Welcome back, thank you. Oops. The crystal's curse. The price bearers and dominants pay for channeling ether through their bodies, the gradual petrification of their flesh. It does not affect those who use a crystal to cast magic. Beginning with a stiffness and ache in the extremities, as the curse progresses, limbs are rendered immobile and the pain unbearable. At last, the victim turns completely to stone and their body crumbles into dust. There is no known cure. Martha's Rest. A small settlement huddled atop of a rocky tor overlooking the swampy lowlands and southeastern Rosaria. Sellswords gather in the barracks, hawkers in the streets, and while those short on work can be heard singing over flagons of ale from morning until night in the village eponymous tavern. While the former duchy may want for cheer, since being annexed by the Empire, the rest is a rare spot of sunshine among the gloom, and most travelers make a point of stopping over when they are passing through. Madame Ping being a 4-star doesn't sit right with either. Ningguang enough said, and Kabe. If there's anything, if this is indeed a standard bandit, you'll skip him for Raiden. Thanks, Akita, for the Pokemon. It was that little thief thing from Scarlet and Violet. Let me put it a little bit, a little bit up. Not my hands. There's one guy still there. Wee. Kevin makes sense being a 4-star. I mean, maybe because he's not like that story relevant, but you're right that Ningguang is. And she's still a 4-star. Martha, landlady of the Golden Stables, the tavern at the heart of Martha's Rest. She's also a friend of Sid's cause, keeping the highway supplied with both victuals and information on developments in Western Storm. A second thing to her business that she strives to keep a secret from the Imperial authorities. They have never done a very relevant character dirty like since Ningguang. Well, maybe they will do it again. Madame Ping is not that relevant to the story, if I'm honest. She gives you the teapot. That's it. That's all I remember her for.
It was good, honest work building the aqueduct.
And don't tell me like, oh, but she was on her prime, Jude, really important. Yeah, we never met her like that. We met her as an old lady that gives you a teapot.
Ah, you're back. Thanks for taking care of that.
No problem.
The abbot had a message for you. 2 more have succumbed.
I see. Come upstairs. So, now you know, eh?
I've seen plenty of bearers die on the battlefield. But never like that.
And all because they were born different. The powers that be can't take away their gift, so they strip them of their humanity instead.
Yeah, it's messed up.
There's plenty who pity a bearer's plight. But so long as we're content to sit around, weeping for those on whose broken backs we're carried, we ain't gonna change nothing.
And so you lend Sid your strength?
What little of it I have. Used profits from this place to buy the poor buggers.
So when the abbot told us the bearers were yours...
Aye, they're my property, at least by law. Any still fit to work fetch a price beyond my means. All I can do is care for those who are past mending.
Martha's a good person.
But it's not all doom and gloom. Bernard's finished fixing that bridge for you. You can carry on to Eastpool now. You got questions that need answering, ain't you? Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you, Martha.
Oh, I almost forgot. Sid and I have other friends in Rosaria. Wear this and they'll know you for one of us.
Well, thank you.
And know that you will always be welcome here.
She was huge in this year's Lantern Ride, so an event and not main story. So that doesn't count.
You were right, Sid. It really is then. Lord Rosfield and Lady Warwick have come back to us. And long may they stay.
And she's also in the fight against the snake. What snake? You do huge damage, Bob. What snake? The only time we saw peeing on her prime was during an event cutscene. So not main story, so it doesn't count. She's not a story-relevant character. See? We cannot count events as story-relevant characters. The snake that child summons after his weekly. We didn't see her though. She may have... She wasn't there per se. She didn't fight. It's just like Javier just being around during main story, but he doesn't really do anything. Yeah, I don't think... Sorry, but I don't think Madame Ping is important to have a 5-star. It's not relevant at all. Sid? What are you doing here?
Sid.
Ah, Clive. You're not where I left you.
Hurt your hand.
What happened to his
A big
arm?
guy with 1,000 little lightning bolts. Can't
He's
fling
turning
around the
to
way I used
stone. That arm, Sid is turning to stone.
My decoration for long service and exemplary misconduct.
I hope he doesn't end up turning to stone. Completely.
But you didn't come here to compare war wounds.
We didn't.
Thank you, Sid. For everything.
If you want to leave, that's your lookout. I'm sure you'll have a long and happy life together if you stay out of my way.
Sid!
Oh. I knew a girl back in the day. She was a slave to her fate, just like you. I wanted to save her. For a while, I even thought I could. But just because you think something doesn't make it true.
Sid.
I'm no savior. Just a conceited old fool. I talk about people forging their own futures. But instead of handing them the hammer, I beat them with my own. And if no bugger wants to listen to what you've got to say, you might as well keep your gob shut. But Clive, I will say this. You're not a monster. You're the same man you've always been. Accept that, and you may yet escape your fate.
My fate.
Look, lad, you've had a hard life. And I don't see it getting much easier. You might not be able to save anyone else, But at the very least, you can save yourself.
I'll try.
And Jill, I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to talk, but I trust you'll take good care of the boy.
Yes, I will.
Is that the last of it?
Aye.
We'd best head back then. Wouldn't want to keep Nan waiting. Ta-ra then.
See you later, Sid. Hear that? Now he has to take care of his people on his hideaway. Pinky is as relevant as only in the past. Yeah, not in the present. His close-up was hot. I'm actually curious how old is Sid? For him to be calling himself like an old man and stuff, like what is he, like 40, 50, 60, 70, 80? Oops, side quest. You know, you keep trying to look it up and you can find it. You wanna say 45. I also think in the 40s. 30 years old? No, that's not old, dude. I'm sorry. The Japanese think you expire by 30. No, I think Sid is in his 40s.
Can't talk now, Oh, you're Clive, aren't you? Martha told me all about you. Word is you're a devil with that blade.
You look like you're in a hurry. Where are you going?
Not far, I hope. But I dare not waste a moment. It might cost a man his life.
Sounds serious.
Do you want us to help? We can help you.
Not so much what happened as what might. They've discovered he's a bearer, see? And now, one of his erstwhile friends and neighbors wants to see him clapped in chains.
Where is this bearer?
He wasn't fool enough to wait for the Imperials to arrive. Poor sod took to the road, left his whole life behind. But they'll be after him before long. I need to find him and get him to safety, fast. Here. If you've the time and the inclination,
Wait.
I could do with a hand. Will you help me find him?
Sure.
Of course. We bearers have to look out for each other.
Thank you, Clive. With your help, we might catch up with him yet. His name's Norris. We need to find him and get him to Martha before the Imperials sniff him out.
You found him yet? You won't catch a bastard standing around clucking like old hens. That fucking snake played me false, acted like he was one of us, and the whole time he was one of them. We need him caught and handed over to the Imperials. Hanging's too good for him. Well, go on then. If he gets away, I'll see you fitted for a noose.
You're rude.
All right, Ronald. We were just leaving. Look, this one's here to help. I was just filling him in.
Ha! Send a bearer to catch a bearer, is it? Not bloody likely. That's it. I'll find the bastard myself.
Can we delete that
now,
person?
Ron. It's dangerous out there. We wouldn't want you to come to any harm.
You want something done right, you don't send a bearer.
Evil Demon Beast cat form has been summoned. Rawr.
Clive, this might take a while. You start hunting our man, and I'll be along once I put Ronald's mind
Look at
at
that little
ease.
Pokeball in there.
Someone said they saw Norris heading for the Fallen Gate. Maybe you could ask if anyone over that way knows anything. We have to find him.
Thanks, Ether,
Don't let him
for
slip
summoning
through
the
our
Evil
grasp.
Demon Beast cat form. But yeah, I think he's on his 40s. Steve, I
Better
mean,
find this Norris before Ronald takes matters
do you
into his
guys
own
remember
hands.
Tancred from Final Fantasy XIV?
What did he mean about being played false, I wonder?
I think, if I remember well, Tancred from Final Fantasy XIV, I think he's like 37 years old. You don't play 14? No, but you have seen me play 14 since the beginning, you know. That's why I've been playing it on Saturdays. So you guys can know it. But yeah, I think he's 37 years old. Ether can probably like correct me if I'm wrong.
You don't know a man called Norris, do you?
I do, as it happens. He ran off that way not too long back. Looked like he was in a right old hurry. And he had a lantern with him for some reason. Never known him to stay out after dark.
You cannot.
Take for the marshes then. All right. Thank you.
Wait, I'm missing the other side quest. Come back here. Then maybe Luca can correct me if I'm wrong. Though I think Luca is probably taking a nap right now.
Here, you're that bearer who works for Martha, aren't you? Can you give me a hand? Curse my luck, I dropped my crystal off a cliff into the bloody swamp like an utter fool. Now, I've not got your knack, see, and I need that shard to chill my fish if I'm to take him to market. But it's just a short climb down, I'll make it worth your while.
Just well, look.
I can't promise anything.
Well, just promise you'll look. Ah, there may be one thing I failed to mention about the crystal. A creature might have already claimed it.
Claimed it.
All right, eaten it, but only might have, you understand. There were a lot of bog crabs down there. Nasty buggers, them.
Sounds like I need to break a few shells.
Oh, don't worry, there weren't too many of them. A veritable walk in the marsh, as they say, the ladders, right over there.
Okay, I lied. I just googled Tancred he's 32 at the beginning of the game. I don't know if he aged after that, but at least at the beginning when A Realm Reborn, he's 32. Some people also call themselves old because they think they're old when they really aren't. I mean, that is true. Play bog crabs.
Never heard of crabs eating crystal. This should be interesting.
Fire!
That's enough.
That's enough.
There, boy!
You know, I just noticed, but the doggy has fire powers.
Get him, boy! Sick him, Toggle! Get him, boy!
Is that the evil demon beast cat from Rar? Yes. It was summoned by Eater.
No point spending any more time down here than I have to.
Why can't I walk to the water? Na, 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 na.
You can't have got far. I better keep my eyes peeled.
Should be somewhere here.
A lantern. The one Norris was carrying, no doubt. At least I know which way he went.
Only who's an ancient looks young. To be fair, he is a dragon, so that may be what he looks young. Adeptus in Genshin can look however young all they want. Hence Madame Ping. And Cloud Retainer. Wasn't Cloud Retainer the bird one?
Someone made short work of them. I wonder if that someone was Norris.
Someone is there. Hello? Hello?
Norris, I presume.
Yeah.
Leave me be.
You were never branded. So that's how you stayed hidden.
Ronald sent you after me, did he? Set an Imperial dog on his best friend. And when we were so close. I'll never forget the hatred in his eyes. But it doesn't matter now. I will not become a slave. As one bearer to another, please. Don't do this. You know how they treat our kind.
Yes,
Ronald
yes I
didn't send
do.
me. One of Martha's men did. He wanted to make sure you were safe.
I don't understand.
Martha takes in bearers. She's a friend. You can trust her. Believe me.
I never knew. I can't say I'm surprised, though. She has a kind heart. Kinder than most.
Just wait here and stay out of sight. You'll be among friends soon enough.
Thank you. There's few would have been so kind. And... sorry. You're no Imperial dog. Far from it.
Of course, I escaped.
Worse. Oh. I found a lantern back there. I assume it's yours.
Thanks. I dropped it when those creatures attacked me. But... if I'm honest, I wasn't all that sorry to be rid of it. Ron gave it to me.
All right. I'll keep hold of it. I might be able to use it to put an end to the Imperial surge before it begins. A bearer without a brand. To have lived free for so many years. Only to be betrayed by a friend.
Johnny once took on the form of a human woman as well. Really? Now the trainer was the bear, but she does have a human form. Everyone has a human form, I guess. Will we ever see Paimon's human form? That is the question. Here you go.
I'll be fucked if I'm...
There you are, Clive. How goes the search?
well branded. Have you found the bastard yet?
Only what was left of him. A corpse, torn apart by monsters. And this.
Let me see that. No. It can't be.
Shall we consider that the end of the matter, then? Or do you need to see a body?
No. I mean, I've no use for bearer bones. He's dead. Let that be an end to it. Only wish those whose job it was had done what they were supposed to do and spotted him sooner. Letting a bearer go about without
He was your
brand,
best friend,
it's
dude.
not right, I tell ya. Who'll want anything to do with me now, eh? There goes the bearer lover, they'll say. I'll be a laughing stock.
Is it true, Clive? Is Norris really...
He's alive. You'll find him in a hut in the marshes. He's expecting you.
Oh, you crafty. Still, you did the right thing. Thank you. It's not much considering, but please, take this.
Euthanize Paimon. Come on, poor Paimon. I like Paimon. I'm gonna put Paimon there with the husband wives. But yeah, they treat the bears so badly here. So I do feel bad for them. Also, just a reminder for people that hasn't voted today yet, we have currently going Husbando Wars. There you can see them on the bottom left of the screen. We have Sid, Clive, and Dion as our candidates for the Husbando Wars for this game. They're gonna stay there for the whole game, and you can vote for the one you think it's a better husbando. The one that wins, I'm gonna get a commission with. Either you can vote with exclamation point Sid, exclamation point Clive, or exclamation point Dion. If you haven't done it yet, you can vote once every 24 hours. Letting you guys as a reminder.
Well, any luck?
Yours, I presume.
Here's your foul crystal.
You found it! Oh, thank you! any longer out in the sun and my catch would have made for poor eating indeed.
Be more careful next time.
Oh, I will, I promise. No point casting my nets of a morning if I'm without a crystal to see the catch to town. There was a time honest tax-paying folk could get new ones whenever they wanted. Can't now, though, not for love nor money. Crystals are scarce, and the Empire tightens its purse strings more every day. Lose this little beauty again, and I might as well scrap my nets and take to begging.
Ow. I saw the thing, but I don't know. There it is. We did the thingies. Oh, there's another side quest over here. Meow persona. This is my persona.
Bridge to East Bow's mended by the sound of it.
We. Thanks for the bridge.
Ah, the slumbering chocobo. Welcome to the Brotherhood. You're free to come and go as you please, even to the north.
Oh, the slumbering chocobo is the seal they gave me. They say to wear the slumbering chocobo and I will be recognized as his friend.
Don't you worry about them boards. I use good solid lumber.
Thanks for repairing the bridge.
Light, it's spread even further south, pushing yet more monsters down with it. I dare say we'll be seeing a few along the way.
Gloom Widow.
Bits about us.
Over here.
You're not escaping. Uppercut! Sure you can. I see you. Sure you can. I need you to carry your own weight. Oh, I haven't fought that one yet. That's a new monster for me. A new monstie! Don't run away. Ow! I don't like your spraying.
Flames to me!
It's that thing.
Keep your distance, boy.
Yeah.
Not this time.
No, not this time. Flashing! And then fire!
Get him, boy! You know what to do, boy.
Almost got it! You almost got it!
Get him!
There you go. That poor turtle though. He didn't do anything, it was just there and I was like... Delete. Delete turtle. Hi K dear, how are you? Welcome. Kale dear, I'm sorry. I said K dear. Kale dear. Kick. Where was I? I know I saw a blue shiny thingy. There it is. Ow!
Get him, boy! Stand down!
Yeah, stand down!
Sick him, Toggle!
Nope, gotta do that. You're not doing this, B.
You know what to do, boy.
Come here. Slash, 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 slash. Berserker barrage. Here we go. More plants. More plants. But thanks for the toy, by the way. There's the side quest I was looking for. Go.
Sick them, Torgal.
Sick them, Torgal. That's the only thing about living in like a fantasy world. If I go isekai to another world,
You there? Over
those
here.
huge bugs, I will die to the huge bugs.
Excuse me, I'll use that blade of yours. Ugh, curse my luck, I'm branded. No time to haggle with whoever holds your leash. Wait, that's the slumbering chocobo you
Yes,
wearing.
yes it is.
You and the Marfors, are you?
Yes,
Good.
yes I am.
She won't begrudge me the use of you then. Well, there's wolves about. We tried dealing with them ourselves. Laid out bait, think we might swoop in and slaughter the lot. But we didn't expect the pack to be quite so bloody big.
I expect the blight drove them here. They must have fled their homes for greener pastures.
We'd hoped empty bellies might make them easy prey. We'd made them mean instead. Martha's no fool, so she must see something in you. Do us a favor and get rid of them, will you?
Of course.
All right.
I
suppose
suppose.
those wolves pose a threat to everyone.
Aye, that's what I'm talking about. I'd wager the greedy bastards are still over yonder, finishing off our bait. When you've seen to every last one of them, go and speak to my friend over the bridge. Bryce, his name is. He want to know if it's safe to come across.
Okie doke.
Right? Off you go then.
Like, what are you gonna give me as prize though? I want my reward. For my hard work. Starving wolf. I feel bad because those poor wolves are just starving. Like it says there. Oops, I missed that. Berserker barrage. Hey. Here you go.
Not this time. There, boy. Gotta find this Bryce. Let him know the road's safe.
I mean, as safe as it can be, I suppose. There it is. And this is the way I have to go anyway, so...
You, Bryce?
What's it to you, bearer?
Your friend
I just
asked me to
helped
get
you,
rid of
though.
the wolves. So I got rid of the wolves.
You'd have me believe a single bearer slew the entire pack.
Yep.
Then again, if you didn't, you wouldn't be on this side of the bridge. Bugger me, you're a tough one, aren't you?
Of course I am.
Oh, Frederick! You wily bastard. I'd never thought to pit beast against beast like that.
Not a beast.
Served us well, bearer. Be sure to pass our thanks to your master.
Again, I don't have a master. I have a meowster. But that's completely different. Bye. I hope the remaining monsters eat you. 'Cause you're rude. The map is bigger than I thought it was. Let's go.
The windmills. That must be Eastpool.
Thank you, Jill. Sick and Torgal. Providing cover fire. Shiny. Just poor Antelopes, I don't need to kill them. They did nothing wrong, and I already killed several of them just because they were standing there.
I remember coming here with Lord Murdoch when I was young. Rosaria seemed a very different place back then.
Well, yeah, it wasn't invaded by the Imperials, and there wasn't, I mean, there was war, but was on your favor, I suppose.
You know what to do, boy. Give them all you got, boy.
Kaboom!
Get him, boy.
Get them, boy. Give me the monies. So I know it's not this way, but I want to see if there's something like that, I guess. I suppose. What? Dragon? Well, Wyver?
You know what to do. Don't let them get away.
Chopping!
Sick of Toggle.
No, I missed that because he was flying.
You know what to do, boy. Get him. Sick of Toggle.
Get them, Toga. Ouch. Counter. The money button pressing.
Give them all you've got, boy.
Kaboom! There we go. Oh, now you do that, girl. A little bit too late, you know? But we're okay. We're fine. This is fine. We got the Dragon Talon. And good, because I think I have spent one of them crafting before. For upgrading one of my items. Let's go this way. But it's the right way to go.
Quiet, isn't it?
Yes.
You're Clive Rossfield.
Yes, yes, I am.
It's me, Hannah, Rodney Murdoch's wife.
Lady Hannah.
Oh, I knew it was you. You haven't changed at all. The Lord Marquis and Jill too. It's so good to see you both again.
Aww.
It's good to see you too, Lady Hannah.
No, don't see me cry.
If you have time, you simply must come back to the house. I haven't much to offer, but what is mine is yours.
We should be delighted.
Then our doggy just walked like, yeah, sure, let's go.
And you have been wandering the world ever since. I can well understand fleeing from those iron blood brutes, but oh, to take to the road at such a tender age.
It wasn't easy. We survived, and
And now we're back. It's wonderful to see you safe and well, Lady Hannah.
Awkward silence.
Do you think you will stay here, in Eastpool? Rosalith still enjoys the Mother Crystal's blessing, does it not? You could always move.
This house holds a lot of memories for me. So long as I can live here in peace, here I shall stay. Not that it matters. The capital is closed to civilians, by order of the Duchess. Or should I say, Her Imperial Majesty. Annabella's marriage to the Emperor of Sambrec heralded a great many changes here.
yes, of course.
Oh, forgive me. I didn't mean to...
Please, there is nothing to forgive. Would my mother not make an exception for you and your husband? Surely she would not refuse the Lord Commander.
Ah. You haven't heard, then. Rodney passed away on the night of the fire. He never returned from Phoenix Gate.
Yeah, we kind of killed him. Yup.
I'm sorry.
Clive.
My poor child. You look pale. All this traveling must have taken its toll. I insist you rest. We can talk later. Hmm?
Yeah, he got burned to ashes because of what we did. But we cannot tell her that, though.
Are you sure you don't want to sleep inside?
I can't. Not after what I did.
Lady Hannah said she would prepare a change of clothes for you in the morning. She really has been very kind.
Years of killing. 13 years without the faintest glimmer of hope. It was only Joshua that kept me going. I swore that I would avenge his death. That I would kill his killer. That was the only thing that gave my life any meaning. But if it was me who killed Joshua and Murdoch and all the others, then why the hell am I still breathing?
I ask myself the same. When I fought, hundreds died. There were so many bodies, so many lives cut short in their prime. That day in Dalmacia, I wanted to join them. I wanted it all to end. I couldn't bear it anymore. If living meant being that, better to be just another body.
They are both so scarred.
I'm sorry.
Do you remember that night on the balcony, when we looked up at the moon? I said a prayer to Metia, and that prayer was answered. You came back to me. The heavens must have a plan for us.
Like, do not kiss him. He's ours.
We should get some rest.
No. He's ours.
Right.
She cannot kiss him.
Good night, Clive. Sleep well.
It's yours, but still take the shirt. We already saw him naked, Val. Don't be greedy.
Thank you, Lady Hannah. Perhaps now people will not flee at the sight of me.
You look just like Elwyn did when he was your age.
How did you
We
come to
have new
my
clothes. Oh,
father's
nice
old
butt.
clothes?
Oh, before Elwyn became Archduke.
Oh, he has cleavage
our
now.
families would often
Nice.
summer together. He and Rodney were like brothers. These clothes have been in a wardrobe for years, collecting cobwebs along with everything else.
Well, I'm very grateful for them. And sorry for depriving you of your memories.
Not at all. It's what your father would have wanted.
I like how he looks now.
They suit you well. Thank you, Lady Hannah.
Yes, thank you. You've been most kind.
No, I should thank you. It may only have been for a short while, but seeing you again took me back to happier times. Fare you well, my lord and lady.
And you, Lady Hannah. If we follow the road to the north, it should take us all the way to Phoenix Gate. Let's go.
That Wasteball boy, we love a hot main character. Yes, we do, Fergie. That's why we vote for Clive there on the Husbando Wars. Why no kiss? Because Clive is ours, not hers. Ours. He has cleavage now, so does in Copycat. But hey, look at him. Nice looking man. With big butt. Maybe. Leiss, you can't persuade people to vote. Yes, I can. Not like anyone listens to me anyway. When I said, I still remember the Bendy and the Ink Machine, and people still vote for the Ajiwaki anyway.
Well met, friend.
Nothing. Already have it. Already have it. No. 40,000?
Come back soon now.
I'm back soon. No side quest? Let's go.
You? Those are Elwyn's. By the flames. You're his firstborn. Clive Rosfield.
People just keep recognizing us.
Oh, you can't fool me, my lord. You're the very image of your father. And that would be true even if you weren't wearing his clothes. The self-same garments Hannah was keeping for you, if I'm not mistaken. She always swore that she would never part with them until the day Elwyn's sons returned. And now that day has come. Why, you'll be able to take your bearers back as well.
My bearers.
The bearers?
Forgive me, Master Mayor. I was a child when last I came to Eastpool. I didn't recognize you.
Oh, I'd be surprised if you recognized anything at all. Much has changed since Rosaria fell to the Empire. Not least for the bearers, who once served her noble families. When the Ironbloods sacked Rosalith 13 years back, many who lost their masters fled here in search of sanctuary.
And never returned.
Aye. The plan was to send them home once we'd won back the capital. But then the Imperials arrived. Rosaria became a province of Sanbreque. The duchy was dissolved, and they no longer had any home to return to. Back in your father's day, any bearer who lost their master became a ward of the duchy. We'd hand them over to the sheriffs, and they'd be assigned a new position. But when we saw how the Empire treated their branded, we knew that wasn't an option. So
yeah, they treat them very, very, very bad.
And now you want to give them to me?
They're yours by right, Lord Rosfield. Bequeathed you by your late father. And they'd be better off serving you than hiding here. Indeed, many of them used to serve your house, and still considered the Rosfields their masters.
I'm no one's master. Not anymore. They wouldn't be safe with me.
I understand. You'll forgive an old man his fanciful notions. Been daydreaming for too long. But still, I would ask a favor of you. A small mercy.
If it is within my power.
One of the bearers is an elderly fellow who still swears absolute loyalty to Archduke Elwyn. I don't ask that you take him into your service, only that you meet with him. Let him see that Elwyn's son still lives, and that he's as fine a man as his father ever was.
It would be my honor.
Thank you, my lord. He sits by the well most days, watching the people go about their business. If you could show him your face, I would be most grateful.
People vote for Papi Clive? Yes. That's why he's winning. He's winning!
As fine a man as my father.
You're not so very different, you know. Especially dressed like that. Come on, let's go and meet that bearer.
Where are you off to, then? Or hasn't your master told you?
He's not there. Is he? I don't see anyone.
He's not here.
Well, I can't leave without meeting him. I've let the mayor down once already. It would be cruel to disappoint him again.
All right, let's ask around. Someone must have seen him.
Why? Stop making me look for people.
Well now, unfamiliar faces. What brings you to Eastpool, travellers?
We're looking for an elderly bearer. You wouldn't happen to have seen him, would you?
Ah, you mean the old boy who always waits by the well?
Yes, that's him.
What business do you have with him, if you don't mind me asking? You're not from the capital too, are you?
We are, in a way.
Well then, it's a pleasure to meet a fellow Rosalithian. I was born and raised down Market Street. And never would have left if Archduke Elwyn had survived the fire. It wasn't the same when the Duchess took over, though. All the beatings, the evictions, the levies going up and up and up, even as the blight took half the harvest. Oh, listen to me, telling you what you already know. I'm sorry. And I'm afraid I can't help you with your bearer either, though I doubt he'll have gone far. He comes here every day, almost as if he's waiting for something.
We'll keep asking around then. Thank you.
It's fine, more seat for you. Poor Dion though. It's okay, Dion wasn't there at the beginning, since the beginning, so he's handicapped. It's okay. You guys will be able to vote for Dion next Tuesday. He'll catch up. Besides, we haven't seen much of Dion anyway yet.
What can I do for you?
So
I'm looking for a bearer, an elderly fellow who used to serve the Rosfields. Have you seen him?
Ah, that old loon. No sign of him today. Funny, he's usually down by the well at this hour, cooking up his fantasy feasts.
I'm sorry?
Oh, he worked in the kitchens at Rosalith Castle back in the day. Still thinks he's there now. You'd often hear the poor fool chatting away to the Archduke. Living in a dream he is. But better there than here, I suppose. Can't imagine the Vicereine stopping to trade tales with a bearer. Can you?
No.
Anyway, you'll be round here somewhere. Doubt he has the path to stray too far.
Thank you. We'll keep looking.
Or are they all... Maybe. I don't know.
Hey, hold on a mo. Young Patrick, the chocobo keeper, might know where he is. He's taken the old bird under his wing, so to speak. He'll be in the stables. You should go and have a word with him.
Well,
Patrick
thank
the
you.
Chocobo Keeper. Thank you. We will.
Is this the Krusty Krab? No, this is Patrick.
I'm sorry, Jill. For making you do all this in my stead.
It can't be helped if we're to keep up the pretense. Come on, let's head for the stables.
Yes, he's fictional because he is a Bahamut. He is a dragon.
Where the bloody hell's he got to?
Excuse me, but is something the matter?
It's this bearer I've been minding. I take my eyes off him for 1 minute and he disappears. He's not in his usual spot by the well, nor anywhere else in the village.
You must be Patrick.
I am, but...
And this bearer you're looking for, he's an elderly man who used to work in the Rosalith Castle kitchens, yes?
That's the fella. How do you know all this? I've never seen you in Eastpool before, but you seem to know the place better than I do myself.
Explaining things. And Joshua's a bird. Yes, he is.
Ah, so that's how it is. Well then, if you're acting under orders of the mayor, you're on about to help me find him. He's been losing what little sense he had left of late, saying the sheriffs are coming to collect him and that he needs to go back to the castle. I was supposed to watch over him, keep him out of trouble. But if he's walked out on us, there's not a lot I can do.
We'll find him.
Understood. You keep searching here, we'll look for him outside.
Thank you. I'm in your debt.
I don't know much about the whole Final Fantasy franchise, but this is giving you a mix of 14 and 15 with remake
I hope he
mechanics.
hasn't wandered into trouble.
I mean, you don't really need to know about the franchise at all. I mean, I have been playing it. I played Final Fantasy 1 through 5 already on stream, but they are pretty much standalones, so you don't really need to know anything about it, really. Because this has nothing to do with any of the other Final Fantasies. Other than you know, general concepts like the crystals, or chocobos, or moogles, that all of them share, but other than that, they're pretty much standalone on their own.
No sign. Could he have strayed even further?
And I think the mechanics from 15 are different. I guess it's more like 7 remake, probably, maybe? Oh, look at this. Final warning! Wait, that was with Joshua, right? Just need to climb that thing. But we just wanna go and know if Joshua's still alive. It's up there. How do I get up there? Your cat has assumed love position on the bed. That sounds cute. That sounds kinda cute. Also, even though I already ate, I think I'm still getting hungry. I'm still hungry. Why am I still hungry? Morris is an orange loaf. An orange loaf that you didn't punish for breaking the glass. Old guy here.
There's someone over there.
It might be him. We should hurry. Company.
We can't lead them to the old man. They need to die.
Oh my god, they need to die. Come over here. Come over here.
Get him. Get him, boy.
New enemies? I got this.
Get him.
Fire!
Get away. You know what to do, boy.
Call him love of bread with cat ears in front of your mom and she laughs and tells you to stop. Don't bully Maurice.
You know what to do, boy.
The enemies has been slain. It's your love. No bully.
Are you all right, my friend? Come on. Let's go home.
Your Grace, you came for me. I waited for you so long, but you finally came.
You bullied yourself?
Not who you think.
Clive.
Yes. Pray forgive my long delay.
It's nothing, Your Grace. I prayed to the Founder that you would come, and at long last,
Poor
he
guy.
answered. Will we be returning to the castle then? There is still a place for me in the kitchens?
No, my friend. We will not be returning to the castle, not yet. I'm on a very important expedition. One which may take some time. Could you wait for me in Eastpool until my journey is complete? I will come back for you then. I promise.
Of course, Your Grace. For you, I would gladly wait until my dying day.
Guy. And why bully me? I didn't do anything to deserve to be bullied. No, 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 no. No, no,
Thank
no,
you,
no, no.
both of you. You've been most
You dark?
kind.
No, I'm not.
The memory of serving the late Archduke was as one light in the darkness. And now that light burns a little more brightly. It's nothing but a fantasy, of course. But it's better than the truth of the matter. a damn sight better. The blight is on our doorstep. Our harvests are failing. The people are leaving in droves. If it weren't for Lady Hannah selling half her worldly goods to provide for the few of us who stayed behind, we would long since have starved. We want to keep the bearers safe here, we really do. But unless a miracle happens, we won't be able to spare a crust of bread to share between them soon enough.
Is it really that bad?
So bad, I even petitioned the Imperial garrison to take them. But when they found out where they'd come from, they damn near spat in our faces. Ducal dogs, they called them. Enemies of the Empire.
Rude.
I know a man named Sid, who would gladly give a home to any bearer in need of one. Leave this with me. As soon as I return from Phoenix Gate, I'll speak with him.
Thank you, my lord. Will you be passing through Eastpool on your way back? I should very much like to speak with you again.
I will probably just teleport.
Regarding
So
the
no.
future of the village, and what might be done for Lady Hannah. After all she's done for us.
Yes, of course. I'll be back anon.
Fare you well, my lord, my lady.
And see there
I
for the
wish you a
headband.
safe journey.
Back in the day. Make for Phoenix Gate. No quest anywhere else. Side quest. Side quest. We're good, I think. Eastpool, a hamlet located in the eastern part of Imperial Province of Rosaria. It was once surrounded by fertile farmland, but the southward creep of the Blight eventually drove out most of the inhabitants. Phoenix Gate. The remainings of fortress destroyed in the year 860 on what came to be known as the Night of Flames. The castle's invasion by the Sambrequois saboteurs and the battle between the two icons of fire that arose in its wake. The earth is still riddled with fissures and tears, testament to the ferocity of the fight that unfolded here. The gate itself was buried beneath piles of soot-stained rubble, and with it Rosaria's pride, falling as the duchy did to the empire not long afterward. The Vizier Regency. After the incorporation of Rosaria into the empire, Emperor Silvestre elected not to rule the new province directly, but to make of it a Vizier Regency, with Rosalit as its provincial capital. The Deadlands. Barren wastes bereft of ether, where no life stirs, and magic is all but unusable. Here both earth and water are stained black, preventing any seed from quickening. In recent years, the blight has spread ever more widely, displacing whole nations before it, driving once peaceful fauna to violent desperation, and leaving silent devastation in its wake. Such devastation.